Kindly repeat after me. I am a rare bloom unfolding in my own beautiful time. I repeat. I am a rare bloom unfolding in my own beautiful time. I repeat. I am a rare bloom unfolding in my own beautiful time. Thank you.
A very brightful morning to one and all present here. Today we celebrate the birth of a great leader who had done a lot for our country, India. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on October 1869, 2nd October 1869. He was a great freedom fighter who had done a lot for our country, India. He was titled as Father of the Nation. Now I call upon Aisha Kasu to tell us more about him.
Good morning, everyone. Mahatma Gandhi is known as the father of the nation in India. His full name was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi and he was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat. Gandhiji believed in truth, non-violence and peace as the strongest weapons. He led many movements like the non-cooperation movement, Dandi March, the non-obedience movement and the Quit India movement against the British rule. His way of fighting was unique. He never used violence or the satyagraha. Because of his leadership, India finally got independence on 15th August 1947. Every year, 2nd October is celebrated as Gandhi Jayanthi and also as the International Day of Non-Violence. His famous principle was, be the change you wish to see in the world. Gandhiji lived a simple life, wore khadi and taught us the value of self-reliance. He will always be remembered as a great leader who inspired the whole world with his ideals. Thank you.
Let us remember Mahatma Gandhiji, whose ideals of truth and non-violence still guide us today.
Known as the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi dedicated his life to truth, non-violence and simplicity. Gandhiji believed that freedom and justice could be achieved not through violence but through peaceful resistance and moral strength. His ideas of Satya, truth and Ahimsa, non-violence, inspired millions during India's struggle for independence and continued to shape the values of our country even today. The democratic, tolerant and peaceful India we live in is a reflection of his timeless principles.
Through movements like the Non-Cooperation Movement, the Dandi Salt March and the Quit India Movement, Gandhiji united people of all ages, religions and regions. His leadership taught us that even the mightiest empire could be challenged through peaceful means. But Gandhiji was not just a freedom fighter, he was also a social reformer. He walked against untouchability, promoted equality, encouraged rural self-reliance, and believed in the dignity of labor. He taught us that the true progress is when every person in the society is uplifted.
Even today, Gandhiji's ideas continue to guide India and the world. Our democracy, our constitution, and our belief in peace and equality reflect his vision. Leaders across the globe, including Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela, were inspired by his philosophy and teachings. In today's world, where conflict often arises, his message of tolerance and non-violence is more relevant than ever. Mahatma Gandhi was not just a leader of the past, he is a leader for the present and the future. His life reminds us that be the change you wish to see to the world is not just a quote, but a way of living.
Now, we invite Sabiha for a short speech on Gandhi Jayanti.
My dear friends, today I want to share the story of a man we all know as Mahatma Gandhi, but not just as the father of the nation, but as a man who turned every weakness into strength and every failure into determination. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat. As a boy, he was shy and soft-spoken, not at all like the kind of a boy you would imagine leading millions one day. But life has a way of turning ordinary people into extraordinary leaders. When he went to London to study law, he struggled to adjust. He tried behaving, dressing, and eating like the English, but eventually realized that true dignity is not about style or clothes. It comes from character and conviction. The turning point in his life came when he was in South Africa. He was thrown on a cold night. He was thrown out of a train despite holding a valid ticket just because he was an Indian in a whites-only compartment. Humiliated, cold, and angry, he could have easily chosen hatred and violence. But instead, he chose a completely different path, the path of non-violence. This movement began the birth of Satyagraha, the force of truth. Gandhiji did not get his ideas from nowhere. He took inspiration from the teachings of Bhagavad Gita, Jain teachings of ahimsa and non-violence, and writers like Tolstoy and Ruskin. Using these influences, he created a simple yet powerful philosophy that you can win wars, that you can resist injustice without the raise of weapons, and you can win wars without bloodshed. When he returned to India, he implemented these ideas into action with movements like the Salt March, the non-cooperation movement, and Quit India. He showed the world that peaceful protest can shake the mightiest of empires. Millions of Indians, rich and poor, stood with him, armed with nothing but courage and truth. But Gandhi was not perfect. He made mistakes, he had doubts, and he questioned himself every single time. And maybe that is what makes his story more inspiring. After all, he was a human like us. But what set him apart was his ability to transform every insult into his strength and every failure into courage. Today, as we celebrate Gandhi Jayanti, let us not just remember him as a figure in history, but as a man who proved that peace is stronger than violence, that peace is stronger than violence, that truth is stronger than lies, and one person's courage can inspire millions. Thank you.
In 1930, Gandhiji led the Dandi March, a 240-mile walk to defy the unjust salt tax. With nothing but determination, he picked up salt from the ground, showing the world that freedom lay in simple acts of courage. The British could not ignore this act of defiance. Gandhi was arrested, but the march had already awakened millions of hearts of the Indians. They could arrest the man, but never the spirit. Gandhi's Salt March, his truth, and his call for freedom still echo in India's soul today. August 15th, 1947, a new dawn rises on India, free from British rule. But this freedom is not without its cost. The nation is divided, the heart of its people torn. And yet, a moment of joy, yes, but also of deep sorrow.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny. And now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge. Not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the whole world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
Freedom, it is a word that sounds sweet, but it is also bitter in the mouth of those. But it is also bitter in the mouth of those who are hated. Keep this. But will we continue to fight within ourselves? Can we truly call ourselves free when we divide the very people we fought for? The violence that threatens us now, it is the greatest enemy to our freedom. We must not let it root in our land.
August 1947. India is free but divided. The partition forced friends, neighbors, and families to choose sides.
You're really leaving after everything we've had? They say I no longer belong here. I don't want to leave, but I must.
Lines on a map divided a nation, but it also divided hearts.
Freedom without unity is a wound on my soul.
And yet, Gandhi walked on. Even in sorrow, he chose peace. Until January 30th, 1948.
Ragupati Raghav Raja
In that moment,
Patita Pavan
hatred struck.
Bapu, you can't leave us now. What are we gonna do without you? Who will guide us now?
His death is not the end. It is a call to continue the struggle for peace, for justice, for unity.
Thank you everyone. Happy Gandhi Jayanthi.
When injustice rules, people rise in anger. Violence meets violence, and the world begins to burn. Brothers turn against brothers. Hatred consumes hearts, and the land cries out in pain. Is this the destiny of humanity? To destroy itself? Streets filled with cries, homes swallowed by fear, faces twisted with anger, hands raised to fight. Even in the heart of every family, doubt and suspicion grows. No one feels safe, and yet the cycle continues. But then, one man rose with a different vision. He carried no sword, no gun, only truth and courage. His weapon was love, his path was peace. He called it Satyagraha, the force of non-violence. With folded hands, with unshaken will, he showed the silence can be stronger than shouting and peace more powerful than war. People watched, unsure at first. How could one man stop armies with nothing but courage? Yet his calm gaze, his steady steps, his unwavering faith spoke louder than cannons and louder than anger. One by one, hearts began to change. One by one, hope was restored, like sunlight breaking through storm clouds. Step by step, his message spread like light from Sabarmati to Gandhi, from village to village. Millions walked with him. They carried no weapons, only faith. They faced deaths, they faced prisons, but they did not strike back. And the world saw that true strength lies not in violence, but in peace, in unity, in truth. Along dusty roads, hands clasped in solidarity, voices raised in song rather than anger. Each step forward was a step of courage. Each silence a statement of strength. From tiny villages to great cities, the power of non-violence became unstoppable, like a river slowly carving its path through mountains.
bloodshed, but through the power of non-violence. And today